Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly project video. Ended up to the shed. I filmed the video on what we're what I did yesterday, and the phone fell and ended up stopping the recording, so I lost that footage. It didn't even record good anyway. As you're heading, I don't know if you can see it, but it is an update on little trailers got completely gutted. I mean, as in the furnace is gone, all the interior walls got ripped out, and they're redoing it all. But I didn't know behind the skirting was plywood. I've been under there a couple times actually. If it was me, I would have took the hot water heater and tucked that inside. See, you can tell that's what it looks like on the inside. But that's not what this project's about. My wife's grandmother wants me to clean the leaves in her front yard. Sorry about the wind. So over the weekend, past weekend, today's what, the 4th? Yeah, the 4th, or the 5th. 4th? It's a Tuesday. It was a day like this where the wind kept blowing and blowing. Really want that plywood, but I can't reach it. Can't get the door open. I was blowing leaves, and she already told me that it probably wasn't going to be able to finish. So she wants me to grind them up. So we got a lawnmower out yesterday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, today's Tuesday. Got a doctor's appointment on the 10th. I'm not a doctor, going to the doctor's person. If I had my way, I wouldn't go to the doctor. I'm one of those. So there's the one that I picked. Yeah, I got it running yesterday, and like I said, the video got screwed up. I'll find somewhere to... What did I do with that brick? Well, I'm not going to be able to use the brick to hold the phone, because it's going to have to hold the door open. Let's see. Right now, I got the syringe hanging there. We're trying to lubricate this cable. This cable, only less than 10 years old. Stole it off a mower my mom bought after I told her not to, and she bought 8th Street. That video might be in some of my previous videos, but you're going to have to go back maybe 7 years. I've been doing this, as of this year, I've been doing this channel for 9 years. Next year is our 10th anniversary. This summer, I gotta find a project, something cool to work on this summer. But see, that's the thing. I'm gonna do an anniversary video, but I'm gonna probably film it over the summer. But get you up a little higher. Yeah, that's better. I need to get a camera person. Probably get my wife to be the camera person this summer, maybe. Probably not. I gotta find something to do an anniversary video on, but it won't get uploaded until around that month. I gotta figure out. I think it's February. I think February of next year. I've been doing this for 10 years. I don't know, because I do more outside stuff during the summer, in the spring, maybe the fallish. Well, I'll have to find something special. thinking. I know I need to do a desktop video. And unfortunately, don't really have room for doing that here. And I don't have, when I go to my mom and dad, I'm only there for Friday night, late Friday night, Sunday morning. We leave around noonish, 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. And it's really not enough time. And I mean, all out desktop video. You know, you got your motherboard on the table. You know, we got to install, well, the processor and the fan heatsink to be installed. You know, you got that on the table. You get your hard drive, the memory, video card, the power supply, all the cables. I put the CD drive in the drive bay, but I think all my cases already have those. I'm thinking about building another data recovery machine. I got one case that has a drive holder on top. Might build something out of that, and someday, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to use the Q6600 or I got an AMD board. Maybe put in that. The Q6600 is a full size motherboard. It's not what you call it, an ATX. Alright, well, I guess what I ought to do, be careful. Don't stop the video. Pour some more oil in this. I gotta find somewhere to put you. Bucket, I had you on. It fell. Well, I mean, it's buried, actually. Let's see, can I put that there? Would that stay there? Nope, probably not. Set that up there. That's full of oil. It's, I found my other white syringe. Let's see. Perfect for right now. As long as I don't move it. Vibrate that too much. Got a syringe with a needle. Apparently it's not dripping oil anymore. Oh, that's okay. That's better than butter. That's better than butter. Oh, there went the plunger. I'll have to get another syringe. It's not wanting to drip. Oh, it's dripping oil. Well, it was dripping oil. I had it to where it was. Here we go. Now it's going now. Because the way I was used to doing it was using the syringes we got from the pharmacy. But those don't work as good. What I did earlier is I was putting pressure on this while we were out doing our daily chores and let it drip. Now we're going to pop this in the Murray. The reason why we're not using the Murray is because it doesn't have all the guards and stuff on it. And I'm just going to sit that there. And what I used to do pull the handle back and just dribble stuff out of this guy in it. Which I'll probably still do that. Take the middle part of the cable. And then when it goes in, I'll take the oil in with it. When I'll get everything ready, I need to get a zip tie. I know you can't see what I'm doing. The main issue that I had with this yesterday, float got stuck on it. Said this was a 30-minute video. Over 30 minutes before it messed up. See if it's going to start right up, or what is it going to do? So like I said, this has all the guards on it. See, I pulled that latch straight, it fired right up yesterday. And now it's not going to run. That's why it started so easy yesterday. And now it'll start. Started so easy last year. So I guess when I go up to Grandma's, I'm going to have to take that syringe with me. That gas in it. Well, this is the one that's got a Honda gas cap on it. Well, it looks like we might be getting the Murray out after all. I was like 30 pulls before it started. Hell, now we really found out why it started so easy yesterday. It's because the float got stuck. I need to pound these staples in. There's staples on the door that I need to pound in. Get my retired hammer out. One hammer. This is my grandpa. This is top is loose on it. Gave it to me years ago before he died. He was still alive when I got this hammer. Well, I see why they're sticking out. Well, y'all still got to see a cold start on it. You know, it ran yesterday. Starting to clean it up. I've been having problems with my left foot. For some reason, I don't think it's the shoes. I got 3 sneakers that all do the same thing, so I don't think that's the problem. So apparently I may have to take the syringe when we go. Leave that out. Well, there you got it. We woke up and did an update video on it, but I woke up the Craftsman, red Craftsman. I know it's not a 6.75. I know it's not a 21-inch cut. For y'all are just tuning in, the engine I had on this deck was a 4 horsepower flathead Briggs. And I called it diesel. Frankenmower. It was Frankenmower. I came up with that and I called it diesel. Well, since I had this mower, well, the engine was on another Craftsman. It was on a Craftsman deck. I had to get rid of something. I needed room in here, even though it's full. So I took it off, the diesel mower engine off this deck, put it on the Craftsman deck in my swap. I made the best, and then I ended up selling it for $20, $25, something like that. Sold it last summer, and towards the end of the summer. This was originally a self-propelled. I have the transmission. It's sitting outside. It's over here amongst all this crap. Unless someone took it. Yeah, it's gone. Really? Or did I move it? Oh. Yeah. Someone's been here. My Honda motor's even missing. Someone's been here. Unless they picked it up and threw it in the trash for me. But there's other trash here. Yeah. My Honda motor's gone and the transmission of this is gone. The reason why I took it off is because it had the built-in cable, the brake cable and the self-propelled cable. I have the bars for the self-propelled, but the cable was froze, locked up. I couldn't do nothing with. And so I went and got ahead and just pulled the transmission. I got the belt. And it's hanging up behind you. The top middle section of bars came off of another deck in Pennsylvania. I have the bars for this deck here. Those bars have to go back to Pennsylvania, so I can put it with that, so that way that's not lost. I needed a safe mower. That was before I put down a cable for my Murray. It's all good to go, except that doesn't have none of the guards. I wonder if one of the guys here working on the other trailer is taking it. I'm not gonna say nothing. Being is that stuff was junk anyways. So it's one less thing for me to deal with. Yeah, I don't. When did? Or did I? Maybe I threw it away. Because if they were to clean this up, I got more trash over here. Why didn't they take that? Or did I throw it more back in here? Maybe I threw it out. Well, anyways, it's no longer here, so. I guess that's about it. I'm not planning on getting a Honda out until probably summer. Green lawnmower, it's buried at the moment. I'm not planning on getting that out just because I have the Murray, and if I have a hard time with it, I'll use the Honda. Supposed to be probably is going to be mowing my wife's grandmother's grass this year. We got to get her tractor running. It hasn't been. I don't think it's been worked on in like almost 8 years. For a walk behind mower, I'll probably end up taking this one and leaving it. I told her, well, I got to work out a deal with her on how much she wants to pay me for it. I mean, I'll do it pretty cheap. Because I told her, I says, just, I'll use your equipment. I'll bring my push mower. Maybe get this electric weed eater and leave that up at her house. I've got to fix her extension cord. I think she might even have a battery operated weed eater at the house. I said, well, we'll just get equipment, leave it there. I said, I'll go get gas in a gas can. You give me money. This is my deal. We'll get you a big gas can for the tractor and for the walk behind. You pay for the gas, and maybe give me $25 or $20, and I'll come up and do that. That's going to pay for. Yeah, I'm not going to use $20 in gas in the car to get there. And shoot, she could even come down and pick me up and do it. But that's not including all the little stuff, like, blowing leaves. I'm not including in all that if I'm not using her equipment. So I gotta talk to her and work on a deal. Maybe I could try to get that for a summer project, or summer, for a customer. I already mow grass at the shop, and that's $25. I mean, we'd like to make more doing it. So between the two, we really wouldn't need to use our bank account or check we get every month for gas for the car. That'll pay for that. I'd like to save some and buy some better equipment for here. But yeah, that's the plan. There was this other guy, I was charging him $50 to mow his yard, but he was paying me $50, plus he was buying the gas, and I was just bringing my equipment. But the neighbor started doing it for free, so I lost him. Then I gained the shop, and that's where I got that green weed eater push mower at. And it doesn't come here very often, which I did think about using that at Grandma's. But she don't have any really major hills that I'm going to be needing to use it at. I got to get up to her house a day where I just have a whole day. Like, leave here at noon and give me the whole afternoon where I can spend on that tractor. But when I do go up to do the leaves, of course I'm going to take gas. I'm going to take a gas can with me. Guess I ought to take this syringe too. Take my jump box. Take the air compressor so I can put air in the tires. So that way I can roll the thing outside. See if we could just get the engine to start. Or even crank over by the key. Then I could give her a list of things that she needs to buy. I know it's going to definitely need a battery. Most, if not all, the tires lose air from sitting. I don't know the condition of the spindles. I don't know the condition of the belts because it sat outside for a long time before I put it in our shed. It rolls good. Engine's free. I told her, I said, you're definitely going to need a battery. I definitely want to put a new fill filter on it. And she just told me the plugs are new. I don't know. I'll have to get over there and check on all that. But every time I go up there, I forget to take gas. But this time I'm taking jump box. Got my little red air compressor. I already got the extension cords in the car. And we'll take this, fill this up with gas, and I'll put it down in the carburetor. So when I'm gonna hit the key first and see if the starter's good. Then if so, I'll dump some of that down at start. I don't know about the air filter. I haven't really spent much time with it. I do know the motor's free. So that's going to end up with this video, me yakking, and that's pretty much this week's project. Whenever I upload this. I'm sorry you didn't get to see me do the work I didn't really do too much, except I had to put the filter housing back on it. Now I do remember why I took that off, because I robbed the primer bulb for something else, and it turned out that it was no good anyway. So it does not have a gasket for the air box. It could be why it's hard to start. Maybe I put a gasket. I think it might have a gasket on it, but it doesn't prime. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned. There'll be other videos, other projects, because I still gotta wake up the Murray. I'll probably do the Craftsman 4-cycle and the Murray in one video. The Murray's gonna need. I don't know if I'm going to change the oil in it yet. I do need to pull the top off. I do want to oil the starter clutch and the recoil. You know, we need to check the plug, check the air filter, put gas in it. I got the syringe putting oil down the. I want to just leave this here probably overnight and let it drip until it stops dripping. Maybe change the oil in it. Though I'm going to start the season out with it, since the zero turn needs a lot of work now. So I'm stuck to using push mower again. So we'll start the season out with that, see how my body handles it. Last year I was having a hard time. That's why I used the last mow, I used the Honda. Now, if I need the Honda, that'll be another video waking that up. I know I got to get the Murray leaf blower running because I'm out. That's the only gas blower I got now, since the other ones were stolen back in July last year. So there ain't probably gonna be too much lawnmower videos. I don't do none at the shop because I work on that there. Unless it needs something major, which I'd worked on it there too. Last year I had to put a rebuild kit and rebuild. I got 2 gas tanks that we rebuilt last year for spares, which one of them I already got a lawnmower at my mom and dad's that needs it. And, I need to get that down here so I can get it fixed up. Well, I guess my plan could be, if I was to do that, I know I wanted to end the video, but this is what I'd like to try to do. I got a really old lawnmower back in Pennsylvania I want to bring here, because I need my father-in-law's help to bend the deck out. I know you've seen it in some of my previous videos years ago. We'll take this to Grandma, and it can live there. The Murray can go to the shop, and then the weed eater, or maybe we could sell this one, send the weed eater to Grandma, No, no, I don't want to sell nothing. Well, you can't do nothing like that anytime soon because we're probably going to lose the shed. So there's no sense of doing any of that. Alright, comment down below. Eventually, I'm going to have to do something with it. All my snappers I had, they're gone, done, missing too many parts. If I had my way, I'd bring a snapper here. So, thank you for watching. Thanks a lot for listening. I know I talk too much. I'm throwing my ideas out. Thank you for being, gentle, patient with that. So, thank you a lot. So, thank you for watching. If you have a comment, please leave one. Thanks for watching.